William Patterson University Television.
Welcome back. Now, just last week, we were talking about YouTube clickbait epidemic. And now, apparently back in January, YouTube had stated that they were going to review partnership applications sent in at the end of April. YouTube is pushing this back once again, causing lesser-known creators to lose out on monetization when they meet the requirements YouTube put in place. But what does this all mean? With me today are Greg, Zach, and Matt. How are you guys doing today?
Great.
Good.
Doing good.
Doing well.
Awesome. So, for our viewers that speak English at home, what does all this mean? Monetization, YouTube. Explain to me, Matt Camera. What's
Me?
that? Yeah.
I'm honored. So the whole demonetization thing is advertisers started to pull their ads from people's videos because it was like showing adult content or what is considered to be adult content, like cursing or mildly sexual themes or violence, or even just talking about like world issues. Like Pepsi didn't want their ad on like a video about the bombings in Syria, so they would pull their ad from that. And then YouTube put things in place that would just sense when a video, or like figure out by itself when a video featured this content. So it would just automatically demonetize it. Yeah.
So like it's supposed to be a family-friendly
Yeah,
place,
basically.
YouTube.
Basically,
but all these
YouTube is just giving advertisers the option to just pull ads from something that, even if it's not family friendly, something they don't agree with. So say I own Pepsi and I don't agree with the Republican agenda. They can say, oh, hey, I don't want my ads run on, you know, something where somebody's stating their political opinion. And it's coming to a point where now advertisers are just kind of picking and choosing what they want to be on, and it's screwing over the content creators in the process.
Right. Absolutely. So why do you think, why are they delaying this again, YouTube? What do you think, Zach? Or you? Or
anyone. For YouTube's end, it's certainly they need to put in a lot more effort than they have been. And I think that's a lot of time and money that so far they haven't been willing to export for the expense of other YouTubers and upcoming YouTubers who deserve the opportunity to be monetized and earn some sort of living or money off of creating content that people do genuinely enjoy. I mean, when they tried doing the algorithm to just go through videos, that was like the simple solution that didn't work out too well. And then now with advertisers just having the option to pull out of videos, that hurts people in the process as well. And YouTube content creators are starting to become or not starting to, have been upset and are vocally speaking out against this and saying, like, what's the deal with this?
So, like, what are the new guidelines YouTube is putting in place for these maybe not so known content creators?
So for, sorry,
you want it?
Yeah, sure. For new content creators, in order to apply for YouTube's monetization program, you need to become a partner. You need 4,000 hours of watch time in over 12 months' time, and 1,000 subscribers. You need both those things in order to apply for the process, and that's just to be able to apply. Then you actually have to go through the application process, which is being delayed, and then eventually, hopefully, maybe, you will be a partner with YouTube and receive monetization with ads.
Interesting.
So,
do you have something, Greg?
Yeah, so like that's just the basis to start getting paid for creating content on YouTube, for YouTube to run ads on your stuff. And that becomes a problem when, you know, these people who are trying to get monetized, or people who have been demonetized and are trying to get their channel remonetized, because YouTube's delaying this, they're not getting paid. They're still producing content. They're still trying to put out their own work and try to get paid for it. And they're building a business off of this, essentially. And now they're not able to do so because YouTube is just taking its time for some reason.
And just creating more and more red tape.
And what's weird to me is that this was created over the Logan Paul controversy, essentially. For those of you who don't know, Logan Paul went into the Japanese suicide forest, recorded a dead body, posted it, and everyone had a field day with it.
And advertisers didn't want their stuff.
Yes, and that's when advertisers started
him,
crying out to YouTube saying, you need to monitor your platform. But see, the ironic part of it all is that YouTube is now punishing the small creators, the ones that aren't, the problems, not the Logan Pauls, the Jake Pauls, the Rice Gums. They're the ones that aren't feeling the effects of this. It's little Johnny YouTuber who just got 1,000 subscribers now wants to make a couple bucks so he can buy new lights for his video. He's the one that's suffering from this, and essentially anybody who wants to get monetized from now on is now going to be put back. And they're also saying now that the problem is that it's going to be favored in by popularity. Right. So if I have, say, 10,000 subscribers and Zach has 5,000, my video is going to be, or my channel is going to be reviewed for monetization before Zach's is. But at the end of the day, it's just screwing over the little guy, not the big guys who are the problem.
I gotcha. So where else can these content creators go? Because I mean, it seems like YouTube is just getting more and more annoyed. More and more annoying in terms of like advertising to demonetization. I mean,
the only other channel for the most part that has like a really robust and is mainstream and has a robust way of paying their content creators is Twitch. But see, that creates.
That's just for gamers, though, really.
But see, and that's where the problem becomes, is because it's a fine line. Because if you're not a gamer, say for example, a huge thing that's blowing up now, or was blowing up for a little while, was like photography vloggers and stuff like that. Not so much your stereotypical girl with a webcam in a room, but like professional photographers going out, traveling, and doing stuff. But that's all pre-edited content. So now Twitch is starting to make that move towards favoring pre-edited, pre-shot content compared to the live content, but it's still, you're not getting paid as much. Because with Twitch, what their platform is it's you mostly get paid through your subscribers and donations. People don't typically donate for pre-streamed content. They only do it live, because when somebody donates on Twitch, it's so that they can interact directly with that person.
I see. Gotcha. So it sounds like Twitch is one of the very few other alternatives.
Pornhub? I don't know. There's really no other.
There you go.
I mean, this could be a big opportunity for Twitch to step up their game, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if they don't capitalize on this fact that a lot of big YouTubers, like I hear Casey Neistat is moving over to
Guys,
Twitch,
which
is huge.
It's huge. There's a lot to talk about.
And I also think that I also think that YouTube is at this point where it's too big to fail, because there's nothing really to replace it at this point.
We're running out of time. There's so much to talk about, a lot of big words, but you can count on hearing the latest word from us here at Press Start. Up next, we have our game review with Alec on the new God of War game. See you there.